Welcome back to the best football channel ever made, and the proof of that wild, outrageous claim is the fact that this video is about me debating who I reckon I could beat in a scrap. I have a list of about 20 footballers, both current and retired, and I'm going to be debating amongst myself to see how I would fare in a scrap against each of them. Now these are the different tiers of where I could put them. We've got straight up accidentally sanctioned boxing murder. That would be me absolutely just chopping through them. Not in that way. I mean in a masculine I'm gonna murder you way. I'm not shagging Akinfenwa, okay? That's not what I mean. And he's not shagging me. So the top one is straight up accidentally sanctioned boxing murder committed by me. Then we've got a normal knockout. Then we've got a technical knockout. Then we've got a split decision and I win. Then we've got a split decision and I lose. Then I've been disowned by City and blocked on Twitter by Manchester City Football Club. And then we've got my head is now two-dimensional. I'm a sideways ting. If you don't understand that, it just means I'd get absolutely destroyed. First up is the cycling goalkeeper. It's Ben Foster. What a nice guy. Legend. I do actually really like him. I wouldn't want to scrap him. I'm going to be honest. Obviously, these are all athletes. I'm a different kind of athlete. I'm like, I could do a marathon if the marathon was like editing for 48 hours. I'd win at that. But this hypothetical scenario also means I'm hypothetically also an athlete. I feel like he's going to be lean rather than hench. So he might be quick. I don't have height on my side, okay? My height starts with a 5, but you know, average height. But I reckon I'm a scuttler. I reckon I can scuttle around him. I reckon I'm a surprisingly nimble little motherfucker. So I reckon I could do okay. I'm going to do a split decision win, all right? This is me calling you out, Ben Foster. You know cycling? Cycling's for wet wipes. Consider that. Goalkeeping is for cool people though, so you've balanced it out there. But then Watford is not for cool, so I don't... It's not looking good, mate. What really good trash talk from me. Luis Suarez. Now, he has bitten a fair few people, so I reckon, would it be like a TKO? Because he would bite me and he would get disqualified. So I'm going to put him in a technical knockout. That's what that's going to count. That's also going to be disqualified because he's going to bite me and I'm going to win. I will be in severe pain, but he has not played the game in the rules. He might racially abuse me. Who knows? I don't know how he would manage that, but he'd bloody find a way, wouldn't he? Micah Richards up next, and what a bloke. City legend, iconic in every way on Sky Sports. He's just a joy. Life is a joy for Micah Richards. So you know what I would do? Because if somehow I managed to put on 15 stone of muscle, I might stand a chance. But I can't see that happening. But in that case, if I happen to beat him, I'd be disowned by City and blocked on Twitter. I don't want to. I don't want to be disowned by City and blocked on Twitter. They sent me a Haaland shirt. I'm going to put my head is now two-dimensional. He would crush me. I would be obliterated by Micah Richards. And you know what? I would let him do it. I'd just stand there. I'd be like, murder me, Micah Richards. And once you're done, can you sign me, please? Because I fucking love you. Miguel Almiron. Come on. Come on. Come on. Straight up accidentally sanctioned boxing murder. Oh, he gives small man energy. He's got a cute little head. I would feel bad absolutely pummeling him to smithereens. But you know what? I would pummel him to smithereens. That is by far the easiest one. I'm sorry, Almiron. I reckon you're a nice fella. And I'm sorry Jack Grealish took the mickey out of you. However, I'd batter you, mate. Speaking of Jack Grealish up next. Seems like a nice guy. I've heard lots of nice things about Jack Grealish. However, is he the henchest person? This is controversial. I'm going to go for KO. I reckon it's an even matchup, you know. I reckon if I got the right trainer, there's a pretty solid chance I can knock that trim off his shoulders. I like the trim, Jack. Never cut it short. I'm just saying, right? You've already been hit once on the football pitch. That could be me. Sneak attack That's what I'd do. Somehow, in a ring of two people where you don't have to think about anything else apart from the other person, I'd somehow get behind you, and then I'd do like a dive jump round, so it's a legal move, because you can't punch someone in the back of the head, and then I'd bollock you right in the side of the mooey. That's what would happen. Joey Barton up next. Now, how would I fare if it was prison rules? Because that's what it would be. Regardless if I wanted it or not, I don't even think it would come in a disqualified situation, because he would only agree to a match if it was prison rules. And you know what? I don't want a cigar put out in my eye. Just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna lose to Joe Barton. Ooh, I don't think I'd have a two-dimensional head. I'd be on fire. He would somehow set me on fire or something. I'll put it between I've been disowned by City and blocked on Twitter, and my head is now two-dimensional. Lionel Messi. Oh, you little dwarf. Get up there. You've been murdered. You murder other opposition teams on the pitch, but mate, in a ring, in a 1v1 situation, no amount of growth hormones can bring you up to my level. I'm straight up murdering you in the ring, in the octagon, in any other type of shape. Oh, you want a quadrilateral? That's just a square, isn't it? Oh, you want an isosceles triangle ring shape up, do you? Yeah, I'd batter you in that as well, you little growth hormone freak. Without peds, he would be in a circus. Ronaldo! Right, with Ronaldo, okay, he is an athlete. He is an absolute specimen. However, if I did beat him, it would never hear the light of day, because he would probably pay me off to keep it quiet. So, what does that mean? I'm going to go for a split decision win. Santi Cazorla! He's got a friendly face, a little chubby cheeks. I'm a little chubby cheek kind of fella. But you know what? Straight up accidentally sanctioned boxing murder. Sorry, Santi Cazorla, but I think everyone watching this right now is yeah, I beat him in a scrap, easy. Everyone's faking it. I've just done it. All right, I'm just brave enough to do it. It's just the kind of guy I am. I'm just a brave soul. And I don't hide behind a computer screen. Adama Traore. Now, you assume because he's a big man that I would lose. And 98% of the time, you'd be right. However, think this one through. Adama Traore, all oiled up, because that's just his thing. He's all slippery. Initially you think, oh, my shots are slipping off him. No. Okay, I'm going straight down. His shots are slipping off me, because his gloves all of a sudden have gotten all oily. He's overcommitted to the baby oil. Now he is slippery like a bar of soap. It'd be a hugging match, that game. And the thing you've got to remember is, he may be hench as fuck. However, he notoriously has no end product. I'm boxing him. I'm winning on points. That's what I'm doing. What is that, split decision win or something? I'll put him in there. Split decision win. That man has no end product, and it will translate into the ring. Oh my god. Easy. Akinfenwa. He's so big, he has a rectangular picture instead of a square one. I actually saw Akinfenwa about 2 days ago at an MMA event, and you know what? The guy's huge. I didn't talk to him, but he seemed like a nice fella. And there was at one point he was sitting on 2 seats because he's so big. This guy is murdering me. It will be so embarrassing that it's going to have to be spread over these 2 things. Because I would not only be disowned by City and blocked on Twitter, I would be straight up 2D. I'd be Paper Mario. That's what I'd be at the end of that round. Harry Maguire. He's big. He's got a slab head. But it's not YouTube boxing, okay? This is a sanctioned licensed match by Eddie Hearn. There's no headbutts in this. He can't use his slab head to hit me. Because you know what? I actually also have a big head. And when I was younger, I'm a big headbutter. So that would be an even matchup, it turns out, surprisingly. I'm going to say TKO. I'm not going to knock him out. But the rest are going to call it off. That's what's going to happen. Lisandro Martinez. Oh my god. I'd be amazed if the boxing authorities sanctioned this fight. 5'9". Wow. Imagine being 5'9". We're the same height, but when you think about it, it's about the energy you convey. He's not 5'9". He's walking about with the stature of a 5'3" man. I walk about with the stature of a 5'9" man. But that's still taller than him, if we're talking about how you walk about. I'm going to batter him. It's going to be a knockout. I'm not going to murder him, because I reckon he's a scrappy little bugger. But I reckon I could do a knockout. I feel like you don't see a lot of successful South American boxers. I feel like a lot of the time, they lose a lot. They have a long career, but their career is just sort of being a whipping boy, and they get smashed to bits a lot. So that's what I'm going to assume the tactic he's taken, and I will take any win I can get. Finally, we have Jamie Vardy. Oh, this is a difficult one. He's a scrappy little boy. He's come up against all odds, hasn't he? He's gone from non-league to Premier League, played in the Champions League. Really quite phenomenal. And he's still going at the age of like 32. Just signed a new contract for Leicester. It's not embarrassing if I lose to Jamie Vardy. But it's like, if I lose to Jamie Vardy, like, who do you fight next? Like, this is a guy that you want to beat just before like the main event sort of thing. This is going to sell loads of tickets, okay? Me and Akinfenwa, oh my god, the pay-per-view on that, insane, just to watch me get murdered. But me against Jamie Vardy, who's watching that, okay? You're watching it and be like, you know what, if he wins this fight, he's got to go for one of the big boys next. I think I might lose to Jamie Vardy. Sadly, I don't think I'm backing myself. I think if I lose, my boxing career's over. And I've been disowned by City, and they've unfollowed me on Twitter. Which would be, this would be a difficult scenario, to be honest. I've been sent one shirt, as I mentioned earlier, it was a Haaland shirt, and it was really one of the best things I've ever been sent. This is one of the things all I've ever wanted, is just for the club to send me a shirt. So from this, if the club want to send me a personal message from Jack Grealish saying that if we did get into a scrap, that he would absolutely beat me, that would be the intro or the outro to every single video from now on. So if you work at City and you're watching this, please get Jack Grealish to respond to me saying I'd beat him in a fight. I've been Kieran. If you have any absolutely stupid video ideas like this one, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!